Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
Yeah. What else been happening in your life, Chip? You got anything?
Go-karting GP tomorrow. I mean, we can talk about it because by the time this goes out, it will have gone. But we're going to a go-karting track.
Yes, we're going to a place called Buckmore,
Yeah.
which is where Lewis Hamilton came up.
Has raced there. Yeah. Like it is a really good track. Some of you guys probably know it.
Yeah.
But there's 15 of us. You got us, me and you. You got Harry, Reeve, Ethan, Will, Theo.
Mate, there's an F1
many.
YouTuber called Arav as well. Cool guy. I met him out actually at the race in Abu Dhabi because I went to the F1 there, and he sort of that was the first ever F1 race I went to.
Yep.
And it was with Williams, I think it was, and he sort of just talked. You know when someone turns up and they don't know fucking anything about F1? That was me, and he just explained everything to me. And there's a big YouTube scene, F1 YouTube scene.
Oh, I know. I follow a couple of the guys on YouTube trying to.
I've been watching this one guy.
Super GT.
It's my fucking guy.
The fucking goat, man.
Bro, super
love his go-kart
fucking
videos.
GT. I only watch the go-kart
Yeah,
ones. Does he do other ones? Does he do F1?
No, well, he plays Gran Turismo, doesn't he? I think that's why it's called. I could be completely wrong here, but Super GT, Gran Turismo.
Maybe it would make sense.
But it also means just different things as well, doesn't it?
He's just
GT?
a super guy. Anyways, I watched his karting videos to try and get better.
I think I
at karting.
butchered that, by the way. I've said super car.
He's gonna be there like super Gran Turismo. Yeah, mate, that's nailed on.
Well, we've just fucking. I've watched his Gran Turismo videos as well, anyway. But anyway, no, we're gassing him up. He's got to be grateful here, surely.
Maybe. And I watched his karting videos, and he did this thing where because karting's fucking expensive. I'm not surprised that it's just filled with rich people.
We should buy a cart and leave it at the track.
What? So just one person gets to go on it every time? It's like 10 grand for one. It's
I think you can do it cheaper, but I think we'd want a decent one.
You'd want a good one, right?
We got to do the Club 100. If anyone at Club 100, get us signed up.
Get us on that.
Yeah, it's expensive though.
Yeah. But to people that don't really know much about karting, I didn't know much about karting until we recently started going a little bit, and I just, mate, it was kind of sad actually a little bit. It made me sad that it was such an expensive sport.
It is
because
hard.
I mean we're just doing rentals every time. You're paying at least £100.
Yeah, it's like
because you don't want to rock up and just do a 30-minute session. What's the fucking point of traveling out? Do 30 minutes? You ideally want to do at least an hour. That's costing you £100.
It costs loads to get into go-karting as a kid as well. Like,
yeah.
And if you ain't got the money, you need sponsors, which you need to be really good for.
Yeah.
And then that's why there's like pay drivers in F1, like people just coming up from mad fucking money.
Mazepin.
Mad money. Quite a lot of them have rich parents.
Stroll.
A lot of them.
Although Stroll's actually quite good at racing.
His dad is
also
good.
a billionaire.
Like even some of the pay drivers have won like F2 championships or they come runners up or whatever.
It's sad. It made me actually sad. And it makes me also appreciate Lewis Hamilton a lot more.
Yeah, because he actually isn't.
Because he didn't come from a super
He was just
family.
goated and I guess he must have got sponsors or something.
Yeah. But I remember watching like a little documentary, and his dad just like worked like almost 2 jobs. You know, just like all of his dad's money was going towards his son's racing.
I love that.
And I just rated that so highly because I know there's a lot of Lewis Hamilton haters out there, you know. But I'm personally a big fan.
I'm a Max Verstappen fan, but I'm not a Lewis Hamilton hater.
All right, you want to make that?
I still do want to see Lewis Hamilton get that record.
Really?
Yeah, I just like Verstappen, you know. I think he's an arsehole, but it's fantastic.
Really?
Yeah.
One of them like entertaining arseholes.
Yeah, and I like he's an aggressive driver as well, which does cause a lot of crashes, but
I'm up for that.
Yeah, I'm there.
Entertaining.
Yeah, he don't back out of a corner.
No, clearly.
Disgusting.
But yeah, so we got that. We got a bunch of the boys. We're doing, so it's like a practice, a qualifying, and then the race.
Yeah, it's like over an hour of race tomorrow. It's going to be sweaty.
We'll let you guys know how
I've got my little back protector. There will be no lumps on my back, fella.
It's been so funny. So we've recently been doing it, okay, and we never, we invited Ethan, but Ethan never actually wanted to come. For whatever reason, he just never really came along. And then one time he was like, "Oh, I've got nothing going on. I'll come down and join you guys." And he came down and he started setting some seriously good times.
Yeah, he was good, wasn't he? I wasn't there, but I swear I saw he was doing good times.
Yeah, he was with us, and yeah, it was good. And then a couple things, literally later that night, it came out that he'd actually karted there as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So
Donny
he
Benestos had a little Schumacher jacket and everything.
Yeah. And then today, he's just put in the group chat, Donny's rocking up tomorrow to the race with his own boots, gloves, like head thing. He's got he's kitted himself out.
His gear. He's bought the gear.
So he's gonna be all the gear, no idea. And that is my motto. That's what I do. I get into something, I spend an outrageous amount of money, I do it for 2 minutes.
It's just what we do, bro.
It's I love it. I live for it. I did it with the bike. I did it with the F1 sim.
Bike, yeah, I remember the bike. You spent a lot on that bike.
I did. Well, to be fair, I did cycle from London to Brighton, so at least I got a bit of mileage.
You did get a story out of it, like a
I
good
did,
thing. You did do something good out of it.
The other thing going on right now is Sober September. Obviously, Chip with his Copperberg, that's in the month.
That's not even a Copperberg. That is a blackcurrant and Ribena cordial.
Can't.
It's a Copperberg. Actually, no.
I'm on the Evians, man.
No free brand deals. Got my eyes on you, Copperberg.
I'm on the Evian still. I'm 3 weeks in, bro. Can you believe this? But do you know what? Okay,
it's impressive though.
I'm gonna be 100% with everyone here. I don't feel any better. I don't feel
enlightened.
I don't. Yeah, I honestly expected myself to feel really fresh, lots of energy.
I bet your insides are better though at the moment.
Probably, but it's just. I just was convinced
that you were gonna feel like way better. Maybe you
like
need
a different human,
maybe
like I would be levitating.
Maybe a couple more. Yeah, what? Hearing that hummingbird from 1,000 miles away,
bro. And it's just I've been a little bit disappointed. I'm 3 weeks in, and I just don't think the last week is gonna be that game changer. Maybe I need to do it for longer. I don't know, but
you want to really feel something. Do No Nut November. We're coming up.
No.
But I'm talking. Do a real no nut, so the missus don't get nothing.
No nut for the missus. I
swear it will.
Bro.
Then you will actually feel something.
Would you actually how much did that change your life?
It didn't really change my life, but it was definitely definitely was seeing effects from it. Like it felt way better. Yeah. I think a lot of people. There's a lot of good testimonies from that as well, though. To be fair,
there is. There's a lot of YouTube content around No Nut November.
Yeah, there is.
I remember that was it. That's what makes me think maybe we did start this podcast at the end of October, because I remember our first few episodes. All we talked about was No Nut November.
Yeah, it was actually.
Bro, I can't believe how long it is.
Yeah, are we gonna do it again, guys? We got to do it again, I reckon.
BTS Alex, do you want to participate in No Nut November?
Yeah.
He said sure.
There was a lot of people that failed last year, and if you are one of them, now is redemption.
This is your redemption month.
This year is the year.
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I can.
It's bad juju if you don't do it as well. That means your Premier League club will get relegated.
Here's something new, Chip. And me and Chip might actually be off to the US. We can't really say why, but supposedly they're reinstating travel for UK people to go back to the US. Joe
November.
Biden. Is that his name? Joe Biden. Yeah, it is Joe Biden, isn't it?
Yeah?
Yeah. Joe, shout out you for finally fucking pulling your finger out.
Was it him, though? I swear he doesn't know what's going on half the time.
I swear there's like clips of him just like, he's clueless, that bloke, isn't he?
He's a puppet.
He's a puppet. A puppet of the real.
To the higher power. The New World Order.
Yeah. But they're bringing that back, and me and Chip are hopefully going to be out in the US for at least a little bit.